I just conducted a performance test between Rust with Actix-Web. Who the fuck came up with that name? Can't even pronounce it. And Hyperlambda. And Hyperlambda is 2 times faster than Rust. You know, I had to execute the tests 3 times to make sure I could believe in the numbers I saw. But Hyperlambda was able to, on average, handle 78,500 HTTP requests in 30 seconds. And the Rust equivalent, built on Actix-Web, was able to deal with 38,500 HTTP requests on average. I did the tests 3 times, so individual variations because of, I don't fucking know, sunspots, my cat pissing in her litter box or whatever, should be irrelevant. There's no like JIT compilation since I executed the test 3 times, etc, etc. The test is simple. You create a CRUD Read HTTP endpoint that returns all artist records from the Chinook database. I use the same physical chinook.db file in both tests, and Hyperlambda is twice as fast as Rust. You can reproduce the test yourself. At this point, if you are a seasoned software developer, your knee-jerk reaction should be, what the fuck? C# is slower than Rust. Rust is roughly 5 times faster than C#. How the fuck can you manage to build, you know, a CRUD framework or whatever the fuck Actix-Web is, that somehow becomes 10 times slower? How is that even possible? Of course, I know the answer to that question, even though I haven't even looked at the code for Actix-Web. I just like had ChatGPT generate some endpoint for me, and you know, and besides, the Rust looks like fucking regex on acid, for the record. I mean, the syntax is so ugly, I get physical pain in my joints fucking reading the code. Here's the cognitive complexity yield difference between Hyperlambda and Rust. Rust is 18 times as complex as the equivalent Hyperlambda solution. In addition, Hyperlambda is fucking twice as fast. Are you fucking shitting me? You know, software developers beneath the age of 40 have fucking lost the ability to create functioning software, and I know why. You see, I grew up with 32K, right? I'm used to optimizing every last fucking CPU cycle out of my CPU out of necessity, right? And over the years, I've taught myself that, you know, simplicity always wins. And then comes some fucking retard into the software development department and starts evangelizing fucking DDD and CQRS and, you know, 547 design patterns, fucking mediator garbage, and, you know, ORM libraries and solid and clean architecture and God knows what the fuck. Well, I just fuck off. I save straight to production and I don't create unit tests. You know why? Because 43 years of fucking software development experience taught me that's the most efficient way to create software. You want to have working fucking software? Clean the table. Get rid of DDD, get rid of design patterns, get rid of solid architecture. I'm sure if you look through Actix-Web's source code, you will find DDD and fucking solid everywhere. And that basically answers your question. Kiss.